Indian cinema, if you look at the trends in Indian cinema, it started as a, as an extension of freedom movement in the initial stage, and the cinema was used for that purpose. And later, of course, it became more of a business and entertainment. And in post 70s, there's some kind of awareness amongst the youngsters to make different kind of cinema, and then you have a different movement altogether. So it's very difficult to say in a nutshell the whole 100 years history of cinema. But one can always say, the Indian cinema has come out from its shackles of literature and theatre, and is developing its own idioms and its own mode of expression.
If we talk about Indian panorama, almost 150 films was selected, and from that only 20 films has been selected. What will happen to rest of the films?
It's the case with any industry. Even the best, you go to any country, only a small percentage of meaningful films are being made. So it should be, in fact, in India, the tragedy is that, though we make nearly about 1,000 films, we haven't been able to get enough number of good films. Handful of good films, to pick up handful of good films has also become very difficult. That's something which is a bit of is a matter for concern. Maybe the cost of the filmmaking is quite expensive here in India, and it's in the hands of some people, people who want to invest money and reap profit. So if you can liberate cinema from their shackle, probably Indian cinema can prosper better.
If we talk about the clearance, filmmakers have to take the clearance from almost 20 to 25 bodies, agencies. Now government of India is planning to make one body, means single window clearance. So how do you relate this thing?
See, if they are able to bring in this single window clearance effectively, then it would help the filmmaker a lot. In many foreign countries, they think they feel they view filmmaking as a kind of extension of other possibilities, like extension of tourism, or extension of like if a film is made, the local culture is shown, the local places are people come to know about it. So it's a part of tourism, and it's part of. So in India, unfortunately, we don't think it comprehensively. We take each department things in its own way. Yeah, that's probably the reason why we have all these kind of baffles. So if we have a single window system, then this could probably be eliminated. These hurdles can be eliminated.
Young filmmakers, Akam, what message you want to give to them?
Well, there are quite a few young filmmakers who are working very sincerely, and they're trying to develop a very new idiom, and they're trying to strengthen the art of expression. And I'm quite hopeful that they will be able to make Indian cinema proud.